Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Marcia Weeks, and you are watching the Marcia Weeks Show. We're coming to you live from Barbados, and it's sunny, it's beautiful, it's hot. I'm telling you, it is hot, hot, hot. I know my guests from Barbados are going to come on and tell you how hot is it. How is it where you are? It is. Yesterday was raining a lot this entire week, and the plants are happy. I was out in my garden this morning and touching the soil and looking at my banana trees and melons and everything growing up and looking beautiful. So I think they will be happy with the sun today. And the rain is really giving us some wonderful crops here in the Caribbean, and we are excited. Today, I want to just welcome those of you who are watching from Carivision. And I know with Carivision that we're going into 16 different Caribbean countries. I want to say thank you to the programming personnel there, Garcia. Hi, Garcia. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I see the schedule, and we're on so many times per day on Carivision. And I'm going to make sure that I have that schedule so that people can actually tune in. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, welcome to all the subscribers on YouTube. And I'm going to ask you to share. This is an important program that we're having today. And if you just joined us, this is the Marcia Week Show. And today we are going to be talking about Haiti. We're right here in the Caribbean, and we are going to focus on our sister nation or our brother nation, Haiti. There are brothers, there are sisters right there in Haiti. And the question we're asking today is Haiti Caricom'S bastard child? Now, in the Caribbean, when somebody call you a bastard child, it's supposed to be a curse word, because you're not really, you're part of the family, but you're an outside child. The father had a child, but this child was by an outside woman, as they would say. And we're going to examine what is happening in Haiti. Does anybody even know in the Caribbean? Do we know what's going on in Haiti? Are we even familiar with what is happening in Haiti? Do we understand? Hi, Sharon. Welcome, Sharon. Oh, peace and blessings. And I'm going to ask you to share. This is an important topic, which I don't think that we even really know what's happening in Haiti. A lot of people don't know. So before our guests come on, before they arrive in studio, I can see Mr. Philip Springer is in our green room, and Dr. Bastien is going to be coming on a little later, and also Miss Maria Etienne. And you could tell from the name that she's Haitian. Mr. Bastien is also Haitian. Philip Springer is the president of ADDI Barbados and has some positions as well as on ADDI Caribbean. And so this is an issue that matters a lot to them. Hi, Steve Moore. I see you're watching from England, from Britain. I'm going to ask you guys to share up the live. I think we need to allow ourselves to be educated today on exactly what is happening in Haiti. Before Philip comes to us, and while you are sharing, I'm going to just share a little bit, play a little bit of a video here from CBN News, compliments of Christian Broadcasting Network News, and this little snippet here will give us just an idea of what's happening in Haiti at the moment. Okay, and please share up the live, share up the live.
The head of UNICEF in Haiti tells CBN News that 80% of the Caribbean nation's capital city is in the hands of more than 200 criminal gangs.
Right now, the humanitarian situation is really catastrophic. Actually, it's one of the worst crises Haiti has been through in the past decade.
Port-au-Prince almost completely surrounded and cut off from the rest of the island.
Armed groups have been isolating parts of Port-au-Prince. They've been using siege tactics.
165,000 Haitians forced to flee from their homes in recent weeks after gangs went on a killing and raping spree, only to suffer in makeshift camps like this one.
We live in misery. We can't find food. There's no drinking water. We don't live like humans. We are humiliated.
Aid agencies are warning that half the country is now at risk of starvation.
The violence in Haiti is also about the control over resources, over valuable resources, and one of those happens to be food. And we've seen farmland being fought over. We've seen trucks with food being pillaged. We've seen humanitarian warehouses be looted.
Also caught in the crossfire, some 3 million children facing acute malnutrition. Parents forced to bring their kids to hospitals for safety after gangs attack neighborhoods in their battle for territory and control.
The parents are unable to look after their children. The majority of the children who arrive are malnourished who cannot find food.
Mounting anger and frustration, meanwhile, at Haiti's national police, unable to quell the violence. The UN saying more than 1,600 people were killed, injured, or kidnapped in the first 3 months of the year.
Despite all their efforts and all the cooperation and equipment, training, and input it gets from the international community, the Haitian police is not at this moment able to defend its people.
So Haitians like Mertil Marceline joining a vigilante group that's been hunting down and reportedly killing gang members.
Today, it is not the United States, France, or Canada who will come to get us out of our situation. It is with a machete that we can get out of this situation.
That kind of justice breeds a whole nother system of insecurity.
American Kevin Foldy serves as a missionary to Haiti.
People are getting tired of it, so there has been a movement underway where a lot of local people have gotten involved in a vigilante type of justice, which you can say whatever you think about that, but that's just desperation. It's where they're at right now.
Cindy McCain, the widow of late Arizona Senator John McCain, calling Haiti a forgotten crisis as she recently toured the island trying to rally international support.
I am here to raise the alarm bells about Haiti.
Foldy is asking people around the world to pray for Haiti.
Pray for hope, pray for God to provide for them. Something will happen with the country, with the government, that will be able to get stabilized and the course could get changed here.
George Thomas, CBN News.
Oh wow! This is just heartrending. You know, watching this today, as the reporter showed the children there, sitting on the floor in the makeshift hospital. The report is saying over 3 million children are facing malnutrition. There is a risk of starvation. They're fighting for land, to plot of lands to plant. There is no drinking water. Killing and raping, according to this report, is what is happening all over Haiti. 80% of the country, this is what the report is saying, is in the hands of gangs. And I'm going to bring, I see Dr. Bastien is in, but let me just bring, as he settles himself, let me bring Philip into the studio and to ask Philip, to describe to us what is happening in his estimation on the ground in Haiti. Philip, welcome to the Marcia Week Show.
Greetings, Marcia. Greetings to you and to the guests, all the viewers that are watching your show today. I personally cannot tell you what is going on there because all I get are reports in my capacity with ADDI Caribbean and ADDI. However, I would say to you what I'm seeing is not very pleasant. I'm seeing young men being burnt and being chopped and beaten to death in the streets, being burnt with tires around them. And I'm hearing from other contacts in other parts of the country, machete people are running around and that sort of thing. So it sounds very horrific to me, but it does not seem to be all of Haiti, but the large part of it seems to be engulfed in this mayhem.
Yes, and I just wanted to ask you: have you visited Haiti before?
I have not. Marcia, I've had 2 invitations to go to Haiti, and every time I was scheduled to go to Haiti, there was either a coup or some sort of insurrection the 2 times. So I never got there. I am now making arrangements through my organization to actually visit Haiti. I've spoken to the association there, and I was discussing with Dr. Bastien last night about that as well. So we are making arrangements with regards to ADDI and ADDI Caribbean to see if we can add some help to these people.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Philip. Let me just add Dr. Bastien, and we had done a little introduction of him before, and let me just welcome Dr. Bastien to the Marcia Week Show. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Marcia, for inviting me, and thank you also for Philip to bringing me in. This is a great privilege for me to be with you to discuss about what's going on in the country.
Yes, Doctor. So, Dr. Bastien, I can hear from your accent that you're Haitian.
Oh, a lot of people tell me that I'm African too.
Well, you know what? We all are. We all are African. We all are African. And I know this conversation is going to get there today. So we all African, but I love Haiti. One of my best friends at university was from Haiti, Minouche Turner. And yes, we used to battle it out in with the Haitians, the Jamaicans and the Haitians in terms of grades, and we could never catch the Haitians. They're always ahead of us academically, but we were fighting. We had that rivalry in school at university. Who's going to top the class? Who's going to top the class? Whether it's the Haitians or the Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Mr. Bastien, yes, go ahead.
It happens a lot because the Jamaican people, remember the story of Jamaica and Haiti is very close because bookman, that means the man of the book, come from the Maroons in the St. Elizabeth area, so in the mountains. So bookman was the spiritual father of the Haitian Revolution.
Wow. And yes. So we share that we're brothers and sisters, really. Exactly. Yeah.
So for me, there is no difference between being Jamaican or being Haitian. We are the same.
We Africans. We Africans. Well, I was asking Philip. I was asking Philip about what is happening with Haiti, in Haiti at the moment, and he said, he's just hearing reports, and like myself, I'm reading about it. You're Haitian. Can you give us some understanding? What is the true picture of what is happening in Haiti? Are we to believe what we're seeing on our screen here right now?
You should believe what you see, but that's not extended to the whole country. What you need to understand, there's a core group that has been formed since 2004, and they decided that they're going to deny Haitian sovereignty. That means they would systematically organize themselves to destroy the independence of Haiti. And the people pertaining to the core group are the Canadians, Americans, French, and the British. So those people, they get together somewhere in Canada, and they decide from 2004 they would work toward the destabilization of Haiti as a country. So what they did, they set up presidents that are just they are pawn, and they use them, they enrich them, and there are 4 countries involved: United States, Canada, France, and Great Britain. Those 4 countries are deeply involved in what you see taking place right now in Haiti. But what they forgot that the rest of the country is not involved in their gimmick.
Hello.
Yes? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you. And I can hear Marcia as well.
Marcia is telling me that she's not listening.
Yeah, she's not hearing you.
Well, they shut her down because me. Uh, this is
I'm
exactly
hearing you. I'm hearing you, and
okay.
I'm hearing her, but she's not hearing you. So she'll probably go out and come back in. Just
Okay.
continue on. Continue on in the meantime.
Okay. So what happened? They systematically, first of all, they used the HARP system with a fake earthquake to destroy the National Palace that has not been rebuilt since. And the National Palace is the symbol of the sovereignty of the country. But if you go to the American Embassy in Tabar, that big building, that's from where they are controlling the country. And what the Haitian people should do is to go there to destroy the embassy completely, and they will see they will regain their sovereignty. That's what they should do. Because all the problems are coming from that building, the American Embassy of United States in Haiti. That's where all the misery of Haiti is coming from. Because that, can you imagine, they have built the fourth largest embassy of the world, American Embassy of the world in Haiti. This is what the strategy is. So those people from the core group, the core group is made of a group of ambassadors from those different countries, and they decide to bribe the politicians.
Right.
No matter what education that you have, they bribe them and make them millionaire. And from the moment that those poor politicians, they don't know, they didn't go to, they didn't study science, political science. They have no training, and they just propose them to the
Dr. Bastien, you and I spoke at length last night when I invited you to the show today on behalf of Marcia. Tell me now, what is your what do you think is the motive behind this particular activity, the continual destabilization of a sovereign country? Please explain to the audience what that is about.
Well, it's very clear from the start that Haiti proclaimed its independence. United States waited 60 years before acknowledging the independence of Haiti. France came in to force the Haitian people to pay a ransom for the freedom. So it has been the general policy of those Caucasian countries to humiliate the first Black Republic, and to make them to make it a kind of unacceptable the position they have taken to proclaim their own independence. And their tendency also is to prove that all the other islands and countries
discouraged,
yes, that remain in subjection to the metropole, those countries are flourishing. But Haiti has reached a high level of development until 1957. It was after 1957 that Duvalier came to power, and he also contributed largely to the development of the country, but he installed a system of gang with the Totomacout, the VSN, that controlled the whole country.
Yes.
And kept him in power for a long time. So now what we see after 1986, when Duvalier lost power, the system, the core group, decided that they would destroy the sovereignty in Haiti. And they destroyed in 2010 the National Palace. And from that moment, the country has lost all symbols of governance and power of independence. That's what's going on. But what I can tell you, the United States of America have not touched the root of the Haitian people. And, and there is something coming for them that will be unexpected, because the same people that edited 1804 will re-edit it, will make it again in 2024.
Thank you. Thank you for your response. Marcia, go ahead, please.
Yes, thank you, Philip, for continuing for me, because I know this is so much in your heart, and I knew that you would have kept it going. But before I dropped out, I heard what I heard from Dr. Bastien is that there's a core group
Yes.
Yes.
of nations, and this core group is seeking to deny Haiti of its independence, and he believes that that is what is going on to this day. Philip, is this something? I mean, we're here in the English-speaking Caribbean. I know you speak several languages, but we're here in the English-speaking Caribbean. Do you think that the average person in the English speaking Caribbean understands the history of Haiti and the influence of these core countries on Haiti?
Not at all, Marcia. I do. I that the answer to that question is no, because first of all, the history has been convoluted. It has been misrepresented. The media does not do justice to the injustice that is going on in Haiti. We have seen in my lifetime. I grew up with many Haitians in Canada, plenty Haitians in East End Montreal. There's probably hundreds of thousands of them. So I've always been kind of aware of my brothers and sisters. It's only when I came back to the Caribbean and that I'm able to actually deal with Caribbean issues directly, that I begin to see the disparity. I begin to see the desperate measures, the draconian measures which these governments have put this country under. And in my role in ADDI, and I will say this now on your broadcast, we are stepping up because one African disadvantaged, all Africans disadvantaged. I will say that, and I'll rest it there.
Yeah. So you believe that we us here in the Caribbean, in the English speaking Caribbean, what we know about Haiti is what those same core countries have taught us about Haiti, and that is what and where someone like myself, I've never been to Haiti. I want this year, actually, I was saying I want to go to Haiti, and I asked my friend Minouche Turner if I could go to Haiti, and she said no, not this year. Okay, she said wait a little bit. But there are lots of Caribbean, English speaking Caribbean people who have not gone to Haiti because of what we have been told about Haiti.
Yes.
For one, I want to ask Mr. Bastien this question. One of the things that we've been told that have kept a lot of people away is that Haiti is a land of voodoo. Is that true? That Haiti is the way that it is because of the voodoo that is in Haiti. Is that something that you subscribe to, Dr. Bastien? Do you agree to that?
Well, I don't subscribe at all to the voodoo, and Haiti is not a voodoo land, and a lot of people are saying that, but this is something that happened in 1949, 1947, that you have few Haitian intellectual. They were studying in Paris. And in the 1950s, there was a doctrine, a search for authenticity with Leopold Sédar Senghor that was saying that emotion is black and reasoning is Hellenistic from Greece, which is completely false because Senghor himself was sold to the French, and it was alienated to a certain extent. And many black intellectuals, among them, there was a guy called Dr. Price Mars. He came back to Haiti and he founded a group of literature called Les Griots. And that group began to promote the Haitian culture, and any type of culture should have a kind of spiritual a connection with the ancestors, the authentic, what we call religion. And the religion for them was voodoo because Haitian, we come from Africa, and the African, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Marcia can, but I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay. The African from Dahomey, from Benin, all those people, they practice voodoo. So they decide that all the Haitians should be practicing voodoo because we come from Africa. And and for that reason,
Are
for that
you?
we
That's
for
all
that
chicken in there. That's a whole lot of chicken. Sorry.
and it's okay. And for that reason, Dr. Prasmas, a group of Asian intellectuals, you have a Karl Bois, a Prasmas, a Aubourg, Michel Aubourg, many intellectuals, Lorimer Denis. Those people were the intellectuals that belonged to the group des Griots. And those intellectuals, they begin to promote in the literature the Vodou aspect. Myself, I decided that Vodou doesn't stand on any scientific leg, and Vodou is not part of the Asian culture. But Vodou has been imposed by a group of people that are using the violence of Vodou to control and dominate and terrorize the population. And Aristide used Vodou to destroy the independence of Haiti and to control the country and to terrorize them. Vodou installed what we call a justice system with two speeds. One speed that pertains to the legal academic structure, and that means if you commit any type of illegal action, the police will arrest you, you will be judged. All that system exists, but parallel to that system, you have the Vodou system. If you are in your rights, and somebody come to steal your house, and you complain and you take him to court. At the court, if you overcome in the process, that person will tell you, "I'll meet with you," and they will expedite against you demons, voodoo, zombie, crap, and they will destroy you. So that means you have two systems of justice in Haiti taking place. That system terrorized some Haitians, but other people, they adhere to it in order to succeed. And that's the case with all the politicians, Haitian politicians. They use voodoo to terrorize people. They steal, they kill. That's what is happening. That's why the next revolution coming will destroy all the voodoo people, because they are criminals participating in something that is not cultural, but is a system, religious system, used by a lot of analphabet people and some also intellectual people that use it as a system of terror. That's what voodoo is. Voodoo cannot build Haiti, and voodoo has not participated in the construction of Haiti. They used to refer to Bookman from Jamaica. And Bookman is one of the people that observe the Sabbath and keep the Sabbath in the mountains with the Maroons. And the name Bookman means the man of the book. And the book is the Bible.
Thank you. Thank you for that response.
This need to be clarified and understand. And that's, you see, most of the people in Jamaica, they are extremely religious people, and most of them, even Olness, that is in power now, he is a man of the book, but he has sold his soul because he gave up the Bible to listen to Bill Gates.
Africa, if I can,
I can't hear Marcia.
No, you're not, Marcia. You're not audible. You're not audible. I can see you speaking, but we can't hear you. So
okay. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes,
good.
Yes.
Right. Good. Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. I was saying that's such a very, very powerful explanation that I've not heard on this side before. And I think that this is why I think, guys, if you're watching, we know we're having some technical challenges, but I want us to push through and share this live, share the live, because this is groundbreaking information. And I'm so happy that Dr. Bastien is on. Thank you, Philip, for putting this together. Go ahead.
To that comment, though, because one thing that he didn't say, but him and I spoke about last night, and we will continue this conversation going forward. If you look at the people in Haiti, the people in Barbados, Jamaica, and St. Lucia, what do they all have in common? The book. The
The
book.
book.
Thank you.
Yes.
The book.
Good.
Oh, sorry,
And
forgot Cuba. We have to include Cuba as well. That
the
is
book.
something I learned as a child, right?
Yes,
And
and
amazingly enough, Marcia, it is very important to understand that's how we will overcome this problem. When those islands, those 5 little islands, come together, the resources that they have is sufficient to carry the entire Caribbean. Not only the Caribbean, but the power and the resources are incredible. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm seeing Marie Etienne is on, and I know she's listening to the program as well. I'm going to ask her to turn it down or turn it off so that we can hear her. And it's very good to have a woman on as well, from Haiti, and to get her perspective on what she believes is happening in Haiti now. And then we're going to look very quickly on what is the Caribbean's response. What is it, and what it should be, what we think it should be. So let me just welcome Miss Etienne to the Marcia Weeks Show. Welcome.
Thank you, Miss Weeks. Good afternoon, Dr. Bastien, Brother Philip.
Good
Thank you very
afternoon.
much for having me on. Excuse the voice, I'm battling a cold. Can you hear me well?
Wonderful. We're hearing you well, and you sound great. You sound wonderful. What is do you have family now in Haiti, and do you know exactly what is happening in Haiti right now?
Very much. Right. The reports that we are getting out of Haiti are not very pleasant. We are hearing of the difficulties that people are getting. A very close friend of mine has been kidnapped, and they're asking for a ransom for him. He's a very quiet boy. He went to work and got kidnapped. So it's not a very good situation for us. I can say that I visited there in 2015. It was a joy to see my country, but at the same time, I cried to see the remnant, what has remained after 2010, after the earthquake in 2010. I cried. I could not believe the land that I love so much. I could not believe it.
So, Miss Etienne, you're talking about your friend being kidnapped there in Haiti, and just what has been left of the land there. Well, someone listening to you, and based on what I showed at the top of the show, someone might say, well, I guess this is exactly why America is going to intervene in Haiti, and they have a right to do that, Miss Etienne.
I cannot agree with you that they have a right. Who has a right to go into America right now? Tell me.
But someone might say no. People, the kind of widespread kidnapping and raping. It is said 80% of Haiti is in the hands of gangs, and that there's a problem. There's no drinking water. 3 million children are facing malnourishment. The police are unable to secure the country. 1,600 people have been killed and kidnapped in the last 3 months.
Let me ask you.
Misinformation.
A question to you. Can you represent Nelson Street to the world as Barbados or Sandy Lane?
So you're saying it's just a small piece. There's a small part of Haiti.
Situation. Just as we get news of what happens here, we still walk the streets at night. We still go wherever we want in Barbados. Those are localized news media that is being what do we always say? Those are really localized situations that are being hyperventilated more or less across the world to make it seem like they have a right to do what they want to do in Haiti. And that should never be so.
And I agree.
I will tell you this,
can you guys hear me?
We Haitians are as well educated as anyone else is in the world. We do not need other people to tell us how to rule our own country. We can do that. That's not what we need.
What
That's
we,
not what no.
That's not
if I,
what you need. Go. I see Dr. Bastien want to jump in there because that's Dr. Bastien. When you go online and you see the things that are presented, then you say to yourself, it seems like it makes sense because CARICOM, they have now voted for America to basically intervene in Haiti. That's what they have now voted for that in July, just a couple weeks ago. Are you in agreement with that, Dr. Bastien, that CARICOM is should be behind supporting America intervening in Haiti?
the question you should ask: who is dictating to CARICOM his behavior?
It is interesting. Let me jump in there now.
No. Let Dr. Bastien let him finish. I want to hear what he's saying because you're saying that there is that unseen hand. Somebody's dictating to CARICOM on their position about Haiti.
Yes. Who is dictating to Honest? Who gave to Honest $5 million to vaccinate the Jamaican?
But you're talking about vaccination, but what does that have to do with the America deciding that they are going to intervene, they're going to send troops into Haiti,
Well,
because in their minds there is an unrest in Haiti? What does vaccine have to do with Haiti, with them intervening in Haiti?
where does the vaccine come from?
You're asking
Okay.
where it comes from?
Yes. Where does the vaccine come from?
So you're saying it's the same core countries, that you believe that the core countries are really dictating to CARICOM about their response to Haiti, and that their response is not a legitimate response in saying, okay, we want to help the 3 million children who are facing malnourishment in Haiti. Is that what you're saying, Dr. Bastien?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That you see, you have the master is still using the domestic slave to destroy their own siblings. And that's exactly what is taking place. But we we're still slaves, as a matter of fact. Uh, they control our money, they control our food. So now, don't you see that America doesn't have nothing, and they have a dollar that is not backed up by any type of reliable resources, and they are now. How much is an American dollar in Barbados? How much is an American dollar in Haiti? How much is an American dollar in Jamaica? What is the foundation of that dollar? They print it as they want, and you continue to accept them to do that. So this is the name of the game. So that's what we need to. Don't look at what they are showing, because Elon Musk himself met with Ariel Henry in Miami to discuss about the iridium that we have. So he needs that now for the flying saucers that he's building secretly for the aliens in the country. But there are a lot of things like that that are taking place, and we look the power that we have. We don't use. We make the mistake to repeat what the American newspapers are showing us.
Okay.
And they are blatantly lying.
Right.
But yes.
So you're saying I'm hearing from you, and it's important. We have two Haitians on, and they're saying that what we're seeing on the internet, what we're watching through the news, that it's gross propaganda. It is not so widespread, and they're creating a case. They're creating a case probably as they did for Grenada, where they intervened in Grenada, because they're saying that 80% of the country is in the hands of gangs, and that there's been a lot of killings and raping. There's a killing and raping spree, and that all these children are being malnourished, and all of that. They're creating a case. And so you're saying that that's not necessarily so. Let me ask Philip. The ambassador to CARICOM. There's a video that I want to play here, and I'm really hoping that that I'm able to play, because I want you guys to hear this, and I want each of you to comment on this video that I'm going to play, because this was on our television here in Barbados about a week ago. Right, I have it here, and I'm going to bring it up in a moment so that you can. I want you to hear it, to actually hear it, what is being said. In the meantime, I'm going to ask you guys to really to share
Have this CARICOM skills movement where people with certain skills and in produce skills certificates. They have the right to live and work in our member states without the need for any work permit. Well, no longer will that be restricted to people with.
Okay, I think I'm having trouble with that, but I think that I think we know what this is saying. This is saying that basically they're going to allow travel throughout the travel and work throughout the Caribbean. All right. That is what they're, CARICOM is saying, that, you know what, we're all Caribbean people and we're going to all be able to live and work in the Caribbean, no issues at all, except for Haiti. And this is what Ambassador Commission was saying to us here in Barbados on Morning Barbados. And I just watched the program and I'm thinking, does he realize what he's actually saying? And so I want to hear Philip. Philip, what are your comments about this? And why is
Marcia,
he doing this?
This is troubling. This is troubling to me. I've kept pretty quiet on it, but I'm a member of several chats, all in the Pan-Africanist movement area. And this particular interview, as well as I believe there was one other, are very troubling to us, because you cannot say that you're giving free access to Caribbean people, unrestricted work and living arrangements, but Haiti and Cuba are not part of that arrangement. How does that work? It is not fair. If we are one people, then we're one people, all for one and one for all. So this is troubling. There are lots of comments that have been made on this statement that are very fueled by a lot of anger from people in the Pan-African community. And I'm surprised at David for this, because David has always been one of the people shouting at the top of his lungs for the rights of people of color in this region. So I'm confused. It's conflicting. On one hand, I heard them say in the heads of governments meeting that they're going to open the borders. Then they went off to Venezuela or wherever they went, and the next announcement was they backed off, and America, by the behest of Canada, can now invade Haiti. That's a contradiction.
Yeah. Thanks, Philip. Miss Etienne, you live in Barbados, right?
Yes, I live in Barbados.
You live in Barbados, and as a Haitian, you live in Barbados, and you watch something like this on CBC, coming from our ambassador to CARICOM. As a Haitian woman, what's going through your mind?
Well, let me say first of all that I have seen the full clip of that video. I haven't had a chance to discuss it with the ambassador as yet. I will say, however, that I'm very disappointed to hear this, because I have worked very closely with that program, with the Haitian nationals who are here. And I made a few notes based on my thinking and my feeling about the whole matter, in that we all know that Haiti's population is about 11 million, 11 to 11.5 million right now. And based on what I have heard before, Haiti makes up 60% of CARICOM.
Right now, we have this
How can you
CARICOM
make up?
skills movement where
1 second,
people
please.
with
It's
certain
deciding to play
skills
now.
and
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Etienne. Sorry about that.
How can a country whose population makes up 60% of the CARICOM bloc be thrown out of the CARICOM programs? I would say to you that for the most part, Haitians don't know anything about CARICOM. The number one reason for that would be the language barrier. In our CARICOM books, you will notice that in the manuals, you will notice that all the countries from Antigua right down to Saint Vincent, they all have an office for CARICOM. Haiti does not have a CARICOM office. And the literature for CARICOM has not yet been translated into French or Haitian Creole. All of that is work that we have to work towards. And also the fact that some of my research shows that when the European Union gives funding for CARICOM, it includes Haiti clearly. And I do not know at the moment how Haiti benefits from CARICOM, because here it is that we have to have a visa to step foot in any CARICOM country, and yet we are a member of CARICOM. The Haitians who are qualified to travel to work overseas, they are the ones who are seeking to become qualified to work within CARICOM. Therefore, I do not agree that Haiti should be taken out of that listing for those who have the opportunity to reside and work in CARICOM. I do not agree with that. I'm not in support of it at all.
Marie, I listened to you, and I learned so much just by listening to you. You talked about Haiti being making up at least 60% of the population of CARICOM. Of the CARICOM is 16 members, I believe, 16 countries.
15.
15, and Haiti being 15. One. Haiti has about 11 or to 11.5 million of people, and it's kind of absurd to think that you're going to shut out Haiti out of. So what do we have left? It's 60%. You decide, and but let me ask Mr. Bastien something. Mr. Bastien, why do you think that someone like David Commission, who would have supported Haiti, in fact, he led a charge, for Haiti years ago, when people did not want the Haitians to come into Barbados and so on. What do you think could be the change of heart? I mean, when he's shared, this information. I watched this clip, Mr. Bastien, over and over, and I didn't see. I was looking for him some kind of emotion or something on his face to say that he's forced to say it. He seemed he was rationalizing it actually. What do you think it could cause a change of thought and change of heart concerning Haiti?
I think you would get a better answer, bank account, after he has met with the Minister of Haiti.
Can you repeat what you said? I didn't hear you.
Right before he met, he expressed himself so negatively about Haiti. You should, because he met with Ariel Henry, the Prime Minister de facto in Haiti, just before he came up with that declaration. That's number one. Number two, you need to check his bank account after he made that declaration.
There's nothing I can't say anything to. These are I will have to quickly say allegations. So you're saying that money.
I'm not saying allegations. I know that he met. I'm giving you facts. I ask you to to observe that he met with Ariel Henry, the Prime Minister de facto of Haiti now, just before he made that declaration. That's number one. Number two, check his bank account after he made that declaration. I'm not making an allegation. I'm asking you, path to check what to do. I'm not saying that he has done something, but check his bank account.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, because for me, I just want to give the ambassador his due, that he has stood up in this country for Haitians. And as I said, watching it, I just was dumbfounded as to
Well,
why this would
my pleasure to be part of this is to bring a side of truth that is occulted by the media in general. And this is time. We are living in a season where we need light, that we need the truth. And a lot of people, they don't have the gut to stand for the truth or to die for it. And a lot of things we are accepting from the Americans, from the French, from the British, is because we keep accepting it, accepting their behavior. If we decide, we say no, we stand up against them, you will see total change, because they have no legs to stand on what they are doing. They are doing all the abuse to our people is because we remain silent. And that need to cease. That's the only thing. That's the only choice we have left. Otherwise, they will destroy us, all of us, and take back the islands. That's what they are doing. Yes.
Wow, this is really deep. I would love to do another show on CARICOM Day,
Yes.
here in Barbados, on the 31st, because we really, I don't think, Miss Etienne, that the average Barbadian understands what is really happening at the moment with Haiti. Philip, I'm going to give you the last word, but I have to go back to Miss Etienne, because she said I was really educated a lot by what she said, and also Mr. Bastien, because they're Haitians, and they said some things on this program that I'm being honest, that I didn't even know of before. And I think that the average English speaking Caribbean is not aware of it. Miss Etienne, what is it that you would want Barbadians to know about Haiti and what's happening in Haiti right now? What from your heart as a female? I just want to tap into that.
As a female, as a Barbadian, and as a Haitian Haitian native. First of all, Haiti is 55 times the size of Barbados. We are 10,740 square miles. We are divided into 11 departments. We have much larger beaches than Barbados. Our tourist product is far larger than what Barbados can offer.
Right now, we have this CARICOM skills movement where people with certain.
Look up.
Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry about that. It's a technical issue.
Okay, look at the north of Haiti, Caucasian, and see the tourists, the number of tourists that go there on a daily basis. Haiti has 4 airports, 2 international airports, and 2 small airports. The south of Haiti is a tourist haven. Jacmel, Bokai, Cap-Haïtien. The only problem Haiti has is the capital. The capital is the linkage to the outside world. Everybody trying to get to the capital because they want to get to the US, they want to get to Europe and other countries. Therefore, they all leave all the land and all the agriculture, everything in peril in the countryside, wasting away, food in the countryside, wasting. Even at the time that we had the earthquake, the farmers were crying out on Haitian radio. There was no need for any imports into Haiti We had more than enough food to feed the population, but the roads were blocked. There was no way to get food into the capital. Haiti has fed itself for generations and hundreds of years. Why can it not feed itself now? When I went to Haiti, I saw a river that the American army capped and diverted the water into a hospital for white people. That is what I was told. And unfortunately, there's a white family on my side that the hospital belongs to. So what I would like Barbadians to know is that from the very beginning in 1973, from my readings, my research, I learned that our beloved, and I love him as well. I never got to meet him, obviously. I was not here at that time. Our first prime minister made a decision not to include Haiti in CARICOM because Haiti had too much competition for Barbados. Our sugarcane production was far larger than what Barbados could ever produce. Think about France reaping the sweets out of Haiti. Think about we making the French crown rich, just as Barbados would have done for the British economy. So I can tell you that the only things that I have not seen grown in Haiti is red apples. Even red grapes and white grapes are grown in Haiti. We grow everything we have.
They
We
do
grow
that in
our own food.
They
The
do that in
country has
Kenor.
food. The country is still fertile, but they will show you certain areas and show you that the country is in a bad state. Go and see for yourselves. It is lies. I have been there. I know for a fact. It is a lot of lies circulating all over the media. I will tell you, Miss Weeks, what got me annoyed recently. The 18th of May, our Prime Minister, well, the Prime Minister of Haiti, because I'm Barbadian, anyways, the Prime Minister of Haiti made a decision for the first time to hold the celebration of the Flag Day in the north of the country, and it was all over the internet. CBC, VOB did not have time for that, could not broadcast any of it on local media. And about 2 days after, I'm going to hear about kidnappings and all kind of things happening in Haiti. Where were they when the good things and the happiness and all the celebrations were taking place in Haiti? Where were they? I am on fire today, but it's a pity that I have a cold.
You know, Marie, my schedule is so busy, but I promise you, we're going to, Mr. Bastien, I would love for us to, and I thank Philip so much for putting this together. We don't have enough time to do the proper service, and we had some technical issues, but I'm feeling this in my belly. And I believe this is a part one of this series because one of the things I hate, Mr. Bastien, I hate injustice. I hate to see when someone is down and you keep the foot in the neck. It's like the George Floyd situation. And I'm saying, if what they're saying, Mr. Bastien, is correct, if they're saying that people have no drinking water there, there's risk of starvation, 80% of the country is in the hands of gangs, then why are we leaving our brothers and sisters over there? And why aren't we opening up our doors for them to come? If what you're saying is true, why aren't we doing that? It's not adding up to me. It's not making sense. Mr. Bastien, and Miss Etienne talks about all the resources that are there. Speaking to a Pan-Africanist in the US, and they said to me, you need to research about the gold in Haiti. And I know we only have 5 minutes, but I just want to ask Mr. Bastien, is it true that there's gold in Haiti? And could that be part of what the US, this core group, is really trying to get to?
Well, it is well known, that Haiti has more gold and more oil than Saudi Arabia and Venezuela combined. And the Americans decided that the resources of Haiti would be their reserve. So from that moment, they stole all the gold, most of the gold that we had. And actually now we have Canadian and companies digging and stealing the gold of Haitians in the Limonade area, right now that I'm talking to you. And the Haitian government, all the politicians, and probably your minister for CARICOM, to make a decision like that is totally responsible. And probably that is going to spoil his reputation because the truth will come out. Uh, right now, all the politicians are millionaires in Haiti because they are paid by United States, Canada, and France to maintain the rest of the people in poverty and in violence. But what has changed now, the same way that we have the privilege, Mary and I, to expose the truth. We have a group of Haitians in the grassroots of the country, young intellectuals. We're building up a strength to kick out the Americans, the Canadian. And there was recently a Canadian ambassador, Bastien. He was posing himself as the one to dictate what the Haitian government should do. We decide to connect together with the media online and to ask for his demise or his departure from the country. They kick him out. What happened to Sebastien Carrière is what will happen to the American embassy in Haiti. Because the American embassy is the building from which all the misery of Haiti.
Right now, we have this Caricom'S skills movement where you are.
Yeah, again, as I said, we've been playing with some technical issues, and I'm so glad that we have decided to stick it out, and you've stuck it out with me. But this program is so very, very important. Philip, as we close, I'm going to give you the closing words. What is it that you want to say to our officials, like this gentleman we have on the screen, Ambassador to CARICOM, who we just don't understand what has happened to him, as it relates to Haiti in particular.
Right now, we have.
What do you want to say?
This
What do you want to say to him?
movement
He keeps
where
talking on my screen. Go ahead.
I
Go
would
ahead,
like to say,
Philip.
first of all, thank you for asking me to do this. I want to say, introduce Marie. Marie is actually the head of the Haitian Barbados Association here. She's a part of my ADDI family. And Dr. Bastien is a new colleague, but we will be working together very closely through the Caribbean and Africa, doing health educational shows and education about Africa, period. What I would like to say to the CARICOM folks, to my ambassador, and to the rest of them, wake up. Why are you doing to your people the bidding of your enemy? Your enemy may, as the doctor alluded, put 2 coppers in your bank account or in your back pocket, make you and your family feel good tonight, but you cannot feel good when you look out the window and see the young men being burned at tires that are innocent of all of this. Young men, when you want to destabilize a society, the first thing you do is introduce violence. The white races, the Caucasian races, and I'm not a prejudiced person, Marcia. I married a white woman, and my children are half-breed children from Canada. And I can tell you that I do not see life black and white. I see life as just and unjust. When those people want to destabilize our people, the first thing they do is they find Judas and they offer Judas 30 pieces of silver. And quite often that money does not go very far because it'll take your life. It will take your life in the end. We as African people, and I will say this here on this program, have to start learning to respect ourselves. If you don't like me, you don't have to like me, but you have to respect the fact that when you look in the mirror, what you see is exactly who I am, because I am you and you are me. And the minute you sell yourself for that 30 pieces of silver, you've done an entire nation a wrong. You've done an entire nation a harm. I'm a Hebrew and I practice Hebrewism. Mr. Dr. Bastien, I guarantee you, is an Igbo just like I am. Sister Marie,
Absolutely.
you from Jamaica, you're an Igbo just like I am. Call it by any other name. We are the children of God. And we have to start to learn to respect ourselves. So, to you politicians listening, Dr. Bastien and I will be having this conversation next week as well on my own show. And I would like you, Marcia, to invite him back as well as Marie, and have this conversation continued because the voice has to reach. I'm going to take this message all the way through the diaspora next week, and we will blow this up. I promise you that.
We need to. I see Miss Etienne, her hand is up. You wanted to say something?
Yes, Miss Weeks. Just
Are you hearing her clearly?
Hello?
No, no.
We're not hearing her clearly. There's something with the Wi-Fi, but I just want to say, guys, that this is not the end.
Are we still on?
Yes, we're still on. We're hearing you now. We weren't hearing you before. Let's see if we can catch what you're saying quickly.
Hi, Ms. Weeks, are we still on?
Yes, we are still
on. Okay. In 2005, an immigration officer in Puerto Rico did not think that as a Haitian born with a Barbadian passport that I deserve to have a 10-year visa, U.S. visa in my passport and to be traveling in and out to the United States. Therefore, they canceled my visa. And since my family have applied for a U.S. green card for me, I've been waiting 4 years. And now I'm being told by the U.S. attorney that we have paid that based on their calculation and their research, they are now working on 2015 applications. Therefore, I have 4 more years to wait before I can set foot in the United States. But at the back door, they are accepting 30,000 people per day into the United States.
Wow.
And I got canceled when the conversation came to the part that I said that I was born in Haiti. The man could not believe that he was speaking to a Haitian. He was ready to put me on a plane to send me to Haiti. I had to tell him I'm a citizen of Barbados.
Marie, you must say you were living in the States for a number of years before this. So, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't rhyme or reason.
Listen, guys, we really...
No.
We have to have... We've got to come back, and I hope that you could spare some time on July 31st, the morning of July 31st. We're going to do it in the morning because I know people want to spend time with their family. It's been declared a holiday in Barbados. What are we doing on the Caricom Day? I have no idea, but it's declared a holiday. We're going to have a 2-hour show. I want to invite back Miss Etienne and Mr. Bastien, Dr. Bastien, and if we could get some more Haitians who are living in Barbados. Let's bring them on, and let's have continue to have this conversation, and to really create some activism about this within this region. Let's become a voice about it. So thank you all so much, Mr. Bastien. Thank you, Miss Etienne and Philip. God bless you all. We gone over time. Thank you to those who are watching on Carib Vision. And those of you who are watching on YouTube and Facebook, please continue to share. God bless you all and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.
Shalom.